Did you ever wonder what state only allows fixed blade broadheads? Or how about what state requires you to have your name and address on your arrow? Well, stay tuned. We're going to talk about that and a lot more. All right, so today we're going to talk about a few laws in just about every single state. We're going to pound through them. So let's start alphabetically and go right down the list. So right out of the gate, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, and Arkansas all have a 7/8 inch minimum cut on their broadheads. And also in Arkansas, you're not allowed to have any poison on your broadheads. So California is also 7/8, but there's a requirement that your broadhead has to be made out of recycled metal drinking straws. No, wait, that's not true. Colorado and Connecticut, both 7/8 inch minimum. Delaware, 7/8 inch minimum, but you may also not carry a sidearm while you are hunting archery in Delaware. Florida, 7/8. Georgia, there's very few restrictions, but you cannot eat fried chicken with a fork in Georgia. So if you're bow hunting in Georgia, make sure that you are not eating fried chicken with a fork. Hawaii, we bump up to 3/4 minimum cut for your broadhead for Hawaii, with a note that you cannot use any poisons, drugs, explosives, or barbed broadheads. Idaho, this is our key state. Only fixed blade broadheads can be used in Idaho, and also Idaho is still outlawing anything that's run by a battery, any electronics, anything. So no lighted nocks and no range finding scopes in Idaho. Illinois, 7/8. It's interesting in Illinois that with your fixed blade broadheads, they can be made out of metal. They can also be knapped out of flint, obsidian, or chert. However, mechanical broadheads can only be made out of metal. So you flint knappers that are trying to make the first mechanical broadhead out of flint, make sure that you are not in Illinois. Indiana, no poison or explosive heads. Iowa, no minimum cut. Kansas, 3/4 inch cut. Kentucky is 7/8, and you have to be sure that you don't have any reptiles and religious services in Kentucky. So if you're hunting there, keep your snakes at home. In Louisiana, you need to make sure when you're bow fishing that you have a bow fishing head on your arrow and not a broadhead designed for hunting. It is illegal unless it is during a big game season. Maine, 7/8 inch minimum on your broadhead, but also 35 minimum in your draw weight. Except for moose, you have to have a 45-pound minimum draw weight in Maine. Maryland, 7/8, 30-pound minimum draw weight. Massachusetts, 7/8. Michigan, 7/8. Minnesota, 7/8. Something important to note in Minnesota is your broadhead can only be a 2-inch maximum. So you guys with mechanicals in Minnesota, they are legal, but they cannot exceed 2 inches in cut when they are fully opened. Missouri, there were no major restrictions listed on their site as Mississippi. Montana, 7/8. Your broadheads can weigh no less than 70 grains if you are in Montana. Nebraska, 7/8. Nevada, 7/8. And your arrow must be a minimum of 300 grains. So Nevada, 7/8, 300 grain minimum arrow. New Hampshire, 7/8. And your broadhead can be no bigger than 1.5 inches. This is the only state that has that requirement. So 1.5 inches is max. So you have to be really careful on your mechanical broadheads in New Hampshire, but you also have to have your name and address on your arrow and your bolt, all of them, the ones in your quiver and the one you're going to shoot. So make sure you don't miss that regulation. New Jersey, 3/4 inches, and it is also illegal to wear a bulletproof vest while committing murder in New Jersey. Okay, we'll just leave that one alone. New Mexico, your arrows may not be driven by explosives, gunpowder, or compressed air. New York, 7/8 inch, no barbed broadheads. North Carolina, 7/8. North Dakota, 3/4, and your arrow must be 24 inches with no barbed broadhead. Ohio, 3/4 inch is the minimum allowed, and if your pet tiger escapes in Ohio, you have to report it immediately to the authorities. It's in there. Oklahoma and Oregon, 7/8. Pennsylvania is 7/8. The length of your ferrule and broadhead complete may not exceed 3¼ inches, and you are not allowed to have a sidearm while bow hunting in Pennsylvania unless you have a concealed carry permit. Rhode Island, 7/8. And this is interesting, for fixed blade broadheads, the minimum draw is 40 pounds. For mechanical, it's 50 pounds. So, something interesting to note there for Rhode Island. South Dakota, minimum 40 pounds for elk, 30 pounds for all other game. Texas, 7/8 minimum, so, and no other major restrictions, but you can't milk your neighbor's cow, sell Limburger cheese on Sunday, or shoot a buffalo from a second-story hotel window in Texas. Utah, Vermont, Virginia, all 7/8 inch minimum requirement. Washington, 7/8. Arrow must be a minimum of 300 grains. And it is also in Washington definitely illegal to kill Bigfoot. However, it is legal in Texas. Gotta love Texas. West Virginia, 3/4 inch minimum. Wisconsin, 7/8 with a special restriction stating that the broadhead must be sharp and is a 30-pound minimum draw. Wyoming is 7/8, and that completes our list.